Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Alpha 3.11 is out to EVOCATI, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long before it goes to first wave PTU and then on to its live build. I'm expecting a live build of that 3.11 between the end of September and October 10th personally, the date where CitizenCon would have been this year if it hadn't been cancelled, and we do know that CIG have still got something planned for that date. There was some information though on the lore system updates in 3.11. Cloud Imperium's Molly posted about this. I wanted to read it out. Actually, I've been practicing a voice for different CIG devs.
As we continue growing closer to Alpha 3.11, teams are putting the final touches on their work that you'll be able to see in the verse come patch day. We wanted to take the opportunity to highlight some of the polish and bug fixing work we're doing that doesn't necessarily result in a card on the roadmap. It's been great watching everyone interact with the lore system in the past couple updates, and we're excited to let you know that we're going to be making a good amount of improvements and fixes to the system in Alpha 3.11 in line with your feedback. We wanted to give you a sneak peek of what's to come and explain some of our reasons for making the changes, so we caught up with Luke Presley and the design team to break it down. Players attacked by any NPC or player valid to arrest them should have a start/reset arrest timer started on them. If the player then dies by any means whilst this timer is active, they will be arrested. This timer is ended should the player manage to quantum travel, and will be between 1 and 3 minutes, extended by level of engagement with the NPC. This is to get around the unfairness of being arrested simply because an actor valid to arrest you is nearby, as now that actor would have had to have attacked you recently. Players are now briefly offered the option to press charges or forgive on crimes committed against them. This is defaulted to press charges for crimes committed by non-party members and defaulted to forgive for party members should the notification be ignored. This allows a player lured into a party only to be killed to press charges after the fact. Organisers of massive PvP battles, this changes for you too. Assuming all parties involved are willing to forgive offences, you can duke it out without the fear of a crime stat ruining the fun. We'll be keeping a close eye on this particular change to see how we can improve it based on how you use it in the PU. We have converted the indirect killing of players from homicide to the lesser crime of manslaughter in some cases. This includes crushing players with a vehicle, killing via triggering an explosion such as an explosive barrel, or a ship self-destruct. We have also made it manslaughter for every kill aboard a ship other than the pilot. Locking a missile on a ship will now count as hostility and allow that ship to attack you in self-defense. It will cause AI to attack and trigger an assaulting an officer of the law infraction if done to law enforcement. This feature will be developed in line with future changes to the missile locking system. Quantum snaring now only gives the player an infraction should they snare a ship, and it will give one for every ship snared. Previously, it would give an infraction the moment the device was enabled. Quantum dampening an actor the player has the right to arrest should no longer be a crime. Players should no longer be able to avoid security scans by getting out of their seat. We have fixed several ATC/pad loitering and impounding bugs to ensure the experience is more reliable and consistent. Pad ramming will now be ignored as a crime if committed by a party member. This is mainly not to punish party members for small bumps along the way. You'll still be able to give a party member a crime stat if the pad ramming is so severe it ends with your death or ship destruction. Hope you enjoyed this look into some of the changes coming in the upcoming patch. While we can't promise a regular schedule for these types of updates, we'll be following up with other teams in the coming weeks to see what additional 3.11 fixes and improvements we're able and ready to share early with Jarl. So stay tuned.
I really like the changes here. Crime forgiveness, manslaughter, arrest timers, recognising locking missiles as a crime, the quantum enforcement device tweaks, fixing scanning exploits and some pad and impound issues being solved here. All of that is extremely good news for 3.11. Lots of little annoying things and quality of life updates in there. Also, during the EVOCATI cycles and new patches, these kind of updates that CIG post are really useful, as it allows me to talk about features and keep backers informed of what's going on in a less obscured way. So more of that please, Cloud Imperium. Talk about the EVOCATI patches and updates to 3.11 and stuff like that as much as you can while we are in EVOCATI phase or first wave PT or whatever. But what do you think? Did they miss any quick quality of life changes to laws that they could have put in for 3.11? Are you excited for Alpha 3.11, or are you concerned it's going to have some bugs of doom? What do you think of the lore changes? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What am I shilling for today, I hear you ask? Do you hate it when people steal all of your money and your house over the internet? I know I do. NordVPN may have been invented by wizards to help protect your personal data from the prying eyes of the dark web, a sinister cabal of technomancers that grow in power the more they know about your browsing habits. The true story of NordVPN's origins are unknown and lost to the ages, and without using facts, no one really knows how it provides more accessibility to otherwise censored websites or a safer security experience for all that use it. All I know is that it does, and that when you sign up to it, the power level of my bank account grows, and I use it, and maybe you should too. Every month we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For this month of September, it's for the Talon Light Fighter, the Battlebird Glass Cannon. Just comment on any of my videos made during September 2020 to be in for a chance of winning that. That ship should be flyable by the end of the year. If you'd like to further support the channel, there is Patreon or YouTube channel memberships via the join button down below. That will net you some exclusive content each month, but sharing videos, liking, subscribing, dinging the bell, as well as commenting and giving feedback really does help the channel to grow and give me an idea of what you guys want. Thanks very much for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in the verse.